We're gonna do the acupressure. I like to start at the pinky. We're gonna go from the pinky down along the outside of our inner arm, the side of the arm that doesn't get kissed by the sun quite as much, down to the elbow. And then we're gonna follow the pericardium from the middle of the elbow up to the wrist, up between the bones of the fourth and third fingers to the middle finger. That's the route that I like to take. As I said before, you can actually do it however you want, but I like to start with the heart channel and then end with the pericardium. So I go both sides, squeezing my pinky, come down, use my thumb to dig in and find tender spots. You don't want anything to be sharp or burning. So come along this tendon and all the way down along this muscle, which for a lot of us is probably tender because we do computer work and work with our hands. So wherever you find tender spots, you can stop and breathe. And we're not forcing anything. As I said before, the heart is a lot about safety. And in this world, depending on how melanated you are, depending on if you're Black or Indigenous, depending on where you are in the world, how you grew up, safety might not actually be accessible. And there are defenses there for a reason. So we're not so much asking those defenses to lower completely, but we're accessing the resources that you already have so that you can be nourished by your own heart, even if you still have to be protected in the world. So once you come up to the elbow, you can come over to the pericardium and do the same thing, moving towards your fingers. There's an important point on the pericardium channel I want to show you. If you take 3 fingers, find your wrist crease, line them up. On the other side is a point called PC6 or naguan. And this is a point that if you've ever heard about people using wristbands for nausea, this is the point that they're working. It's a great point for nausea, especially if it's from emotional upset. And it might be tender. It's right along the tendon or between the tendons if you have an extra muscle like some of us do. And it opens the chest. So you know you've gotten it if you kind of feel spontaneously like you want to take a breath or you feel a little bit lighter in your chest. And it might be tender as well. So that's a great point if you're feeling anxious or you tend to get nauseous when you feel anxious, or that knot in your stomach. That is a great point. So you can come into the palm. And just like your pinky, you can finish with giving the whole finger a squeeze. So the end of the heart channel, or the very tip of the heart channel, is on the inner side of the little finger, and the pericardium is on kind of the outer side of the middle finger. So inner side being side closest to the thumb, outer side being the side closest to the pinky. So again, this might be intense. Go slowly. Breathe, stop if you need to, and try this out. Try it out regularly, even daily if you want to. You don't have to do a ton of rounds. I'll even just do 1 round sometimes, and see how it feels. Check in with yourself. What's coming up? So yeah, enjoy.